Okay, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press. Here we are outside the Southern District of New York courthouse. We've just covered the sentencing of Arthur Hayes of BitMEX. He pled guilty to one of the two counts against him, and that count was failure to have an anti-money laundering program at BitMEX. This led to a sentencing guideline of 6 to 12 months. The government thought it was too low. They wanted more than a year. They wanted to send a message, they said. Judge Kodal, on the other hand, said that sentencing is not about sending a message to others, but about the individual defendant. On the other hand, Hayes and his lawyer from Aiken Gump wanted just probation and full international travel beginning today. Judge Kodal, after asking questions to both sides, kind of split the difference, although I'd say he came out more on Hayes' side. There'll be no jail time. There'll be 6 months of home confinement, and then international travel during the remainder, 2 years probation, 6 months of which will be home confinement. The other 18 months, he can travel freely. So I'm not really sure what the probation means, but whatever. He lives in Singapore, which is interesting. That's where Virgil Griffith was at the time. Virgil Griffith is in jail. Of course, he violated sanctions. This guy just allowed sanctions to be violated? I mean, I'm just looking at it from the government's point of view. I received during the live tweeting of the sentencing, obviously, messages from, some Hayes supporters and others who are not. I try to split, not like Judge Kodal, but was what it was. It was, I would say that Hayes' lawyers laid it on thick. They read a letter from the Jackie Robinson Foundation. There was a whole crowd. There was a whole kind of scene in the hallway before. They said he's an extraordinary guy. His mother came down from Buffalo. It's quite a story, and you can read it on innercitypress.com. To be continued.